Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Danjo number 12-2-CWS. This is a satin stainless steel wraparound plate. So first of all, the white scratched surface you see naturally is just the peel away protective film that is covering the brushed stainless steel finish. So satin stainless steel, that means a couple of things. First of all, the material is made of stainless steel and it's in a satin brushed finish. Okay. The 12-2 is a model that's going to have, well, actually, it refers to this unit's specific physical dimensions along with this unit's preparation. This is what's called a turtle prep. And if you use your imagination for a moment, you'll see exactly why that's called a turtle prep. And it's going to work with commercial lever locks that require through-bolt holes, 12 and 6, and so on and so forth. Very common, is going to work with practically every lock manufacturer's through-bolt hole requirements for the locations of it. Schlage, Sargent, Yale, Corbin Russwin, etc. Best. The 12-2 is going to refer to the preparation, this turtle prep. Danjo doesn't call it that, but in door parlance, we'll refer to it as a turtle prep. It also refers to the fact that this unit is 4 3/4 wide. Okay, that is not accurate. Let's check the template. The extended description calls it out at 4 3/4. It's not. It's 5 1/8, and we'll get that corrected. All that link, there's a link below this video to a template, which is what I'm referring to. So by the time you're seeing this video, we will have corrected the dimensional width of the unit. The template also shows the 12-inch height. That is indeed correct. Also shows that it's for an 1 3/4 door. That's correct. Also, it states that the back set is 2 3/4. Okay, that's correct as well. The lock preparation center line is going to be at 6-inch. Then that template is handy because it will give you, well, it'll tell you that the hole diameter is 2 1/8, but will also give you the location of all of the balance of the holes. So that's important for you to review as well. Shows that the template, shows on the template that the finishes available are PB for polished brass. So that'd be a solid brass-based material with a polished finish that has a lacquer on it. Then S, of course, for stainless, which is this unit. Now, this will include the 4 screws with those truss head type featured screws to them for attaching here and here, and of course here and here. It will also include 2 832 flat undercut head machine screws. Now that is to allow you to attach the latch bolt directly to the plate via these insert nuts that are here. Okay. Purpose of that is perhaps the wood door is damaged so extensively there's literally nothing left, and it's common for the latch bolt to attach to the door. So you will attach the latch bolt to the edge in this mortised prep, and by the way, that's the CW in the part number that infers a mortised prep, and that's going to be 2 1/4 tall and 1 1/8 inch wide. I won't measure that, but it's 2 1/4 tall by 1 1/8. So you'll be able to attach your latch bolt directly to it. Then, actually prior to doing that, for installation, I like to dry fit this onto the door and make my accommodation generally for the recessed area that's back here to fit onto the door. You're going to need to work that open a little bit, provided there's still material there that needs to be removed. You're going to want to dry fit this for as tight of a fit as really possible, because even though this material thickness is, and it's not indicated on the template, it's 22 gauge thick. Well, no reason to guess or look up a chart of what decimal thickness 22 gauge is. Let's just measure it. The gauge of this material is about 30 thousandths of an inch thick. So 30 thousandths, not very much. Technically, that's a 32nd of an inch, a little bit less actually. But nonetheless, this isn't going to fit tight down to the door exactly like that. So you're probably going to consume a 1/16 of an inch for sure, just trying to get this fit on to the door. You want to dry fit it to make sure that you still have an operating door that will fit comfortably. And if you don't, you'll probably need to work the edge of the door a bit to get this maybe a little bit flatter down to the door. But once you've got this dry fit and the door operates correctly, I like to pre-drill my holes at like a 1 degree sort of angle so that when I draw my screw in the underside of the truss head hits the face of this, it'll just suck the plate back ever so slightly or keep it nice and drawn back. Okay, so this is going to be used obviously on wood doors that have been damaged, generally damaged, or also perhaps where you are, well, you've got a door that needs to have this kind of lock, and you might have a hole that's in the wrong location, meaning you might have a wood door that's got a 2 3/8 back set. So the door is not really damaged, it's just inappropriate for the new lock that you want to put on the door, like an ADA compliant lever, commercial grade lever lock. You could use this, elongate your hole, do the rest of the preps, and then use this plate to cover up the old hole that's not been utilized. So damaged doors, obviously, and doors that have been reworked to allow you to continue to get useful service out of the door itself. Quite frankly, even though this might be a bit of an eyesore in certain instances, it certainly is less than a eyesore when you calculate the cost of a new door, and you might be working with a door that's not easily replaceable. If you've got a 5-panel door that was manufactured in 1920, sure, you can have those manufactured, and sure, they're going to be a serious amount of money. And the cost of the carpenter to hang the door alone may not certainly not justify the thought of a new door anyway. So these kind of plates allow you to continue to get that useful service out of the the investment in the door. There's a link below this video to a document to the manufacturer's page, where you can pull up not only all of the Danjo products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. Now, Danjo their name is synonymous, and they're most notorious for door reinforcing wraparound plates and for latch protectors. But as you look at the full line catalog, or the subsections of the catalog that we've placed above there, you'll see they make a lot more than just door reinforcers and latch guards. Accessory hardware, bolts and latches, door controls, door pivots, door protection plates, door edges, pulls, push and pull hardware, door stops, holders and bumpers, hinges, ladder pulls, strike plates. Their name is also synonymous with custom strike plates, especially extended lip strikes, and filler plates and mounting tabs and signage. So, comprehensive provider of trim and auxiliary hardware. If you have any questions on the Danjo number 12-2-CWS stainless steel wraparound plate for a grade 1 or a grade 2 commercial lever lock where you require those through bolt holes, or any other Danjo product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.